welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tight, he powers through it.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Here's Hardaway. To the left wing. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And stolen by Hardaway. Inside. Here's Mashburn. Second shot opportunity. Shot on the wing. Gets another look. And another shot. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
These are the shots you want Mashburn taking because he's that good on offense.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Now Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Back to Hardaway. Brown inside. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Tim Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And the Bucks with possession. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Here's Mashburn. Goes back up. Kick out to Brown. Here's Hardaway. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Hey, don't let the height of Hardaway fool you. He's not that big, but he can compete anywhere on the court.
Here's Lopez. Off with the layup. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Here's Mashburn. Now here's Brown. Here's Mourning. Pocket 4. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him, the big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he's good on the second.
He's a guy that has some fire to him, both on the floor and in the locker room. You know, Mourning is that guy that loves to motivate himself and his teammates.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Missed inside.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
First team foul.
The Heat making a switch here.
In for the Heat. Isaac Austin.
Trent right side. Pass to Portis. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound Miami.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Crotty. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
PJ Brown.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside for Green. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Askins. Soft touch off the glass.
Assist by.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Askins. Over on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Crotty. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown.
PJ Brown.
B.A.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Back to Brown. Pass to Askins. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. The Heat making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Ed Pinckney.
And that one's good. Pinckney.
Isaac Austin.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
The end of the first quarter with the score.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
First team foul.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Shoots from the right block. Here's Mashburn. And there's the rejection.
First team foul.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
We really think of Damian Lillard as a scorer only, but this guy does a lot of good stuff out there. Assists, rebounds, really solid stats for him across the board.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Mourning. To the paint. Here's Marley. Rejected by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
Calls timeout.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Bucks dancers, give them a round of applause.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Mourning. To the inside. Brown. Here's Marley. Here's Brown. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Down low. Here's Lillard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
From Dave.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Knocks down the triple.
Brett staying alert and dishing the rock there.
Kuzma outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Here's Mourning. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Green. The 3 from Prince. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
The 3 from Prince. Here's Lillard. Green for 3. Offensive rebound. Bucks. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 11.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Brown. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Damian Lillard picks one up. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second one.